Qualifiers here into our third map between NRG and Singularity. Train went the way of NRG. Nuke went the way of Singularity. Both relatively one-sided, not too one-sided on that second map, actually a bit closer than the first one. So technically NRG are still winning in terms of round difference, but it doesn't really matter that much. It all depends on who's going to take this final map, which of course will be Mirage. I'm the Eternal J. I'm taking you through this final series of the nights here. At the end of this map, one of these two teams will be going to the minor. Singularity with a decent chance up here against one of the tournament favourites. But NRG start things off on CT side. Look at the clinical headshot coming in from Stanislaw. Second frag, not quite found. OC drops back in, deals with Tarek and Stanislaw. Going to go falling. Ethan eventually traded back by Floppy as he gets his 2K. And Cirque and Breezy, aggression coming in from their teammates. In the end, will leave them punished. Good flicks back from Breezy though, catches Ryan. Man advantage still remaining for Singularity, and now it all comes up to Cirque on the bomb side. Defuse and smoke for him. Holding back to Singularity. What a flick! Floppy! 3 kills to his name. Breezy trades it. Cirque not expecting that coming through. The bomb will get planted out towards the short position. A start, a fast-paced play coming in from Singularity. USP shots coming in from Breezy, trying to see if he can catch off Hydrex or OC, but neither player going to give up their position as the bomb taken away. Defuse kit obviously dropped out towards Brucey's spot. Hydrex. USP of his own right. That's a kill. Gets down Breezy. And Singularity starting off with the wrong foot there with the opening frags, but in the end the flicks of their own were coming in and getting the headshots. The first on the wall for the T side. It's NRG. Concede the first. The Mac 10's in for the T side, the AK, the Galil also out for Floppy and OC, and Hydrex moving in, ready and waiting. NRG. Flash in for Ryan as the aggressive catches off 2 players on a spray. Barely loses out to Stanislaw though. Awkward manic stuff coming in for the Singularity players. The trades are good and the Mac 10 will not be recovered by the NRG side just yet. Instead the hit will come through towards the B-bomb site and lead up to Tarek from Breezy. Good headshot from Breezy with the opening one. Stanislaw ready for Sheikh Zula as he gets the frag back. Breezy will be traded back by the C team forces. Hydrex will get his secondary frag, but again Ethan there to strike, leaving it all on OC. The 1 versus 2. Actually wanted to face, they possibly could go for this. Close range, not ready for the AK, better not bunch up together. Stanislaw will get taken out. Ethan, 5-7 all that remains. 1 versus 1. He wraps back in against OC. Headshot being landed by the 5-7 man, and he will be able to get it. NRG do strike back. Get the first on the CT board, thanks to the force buy once again for the favourites in this series. Just about as well. Obviously both teams looking forward to their CT side. To NRG, a good half here could end things off against Singularity. And again, similar situation to the likes of Nuke. Both teams having a similar win rate on it. Slightly more maps played for Singularity, but NRG up against the better competition. We're taking victories against Cloud9 and Ghost and Renegades and FaZe in the past. As a Singularity who have mostly been chilling around the North American Mountain Dew League area. Ooh, damage done again by the T side. Or again to the T side I should be saying. Into control out from NRG. Ethan AK in play, the flashbangs over will allow for T-side players to peek in and Cirque to get a kill. Burst in, Hydrex takes out his own teammate, that's not a good sign. 2 for 1 trade favour to NRG. Smokes up, Molotovs down, Breezy and Tarek trying to maintain control here towards the short position. Hydrex towards the mid face. Breezy, Hydrex down. Swing on the OC as well for the double kill. He just about gets it as well. Shake Zula. Last man standing for Singularity and NRG. Their aggression towards mid have withered apart this T side line. Flash is awkward from Ethan, but I don't think it matters too much. Shake suppressed down by all of the CT forces here, trying to find a way to fight back out, but he can't escape. He can't really do anything from this angle. Tarek spots him. First in takes down one, not the second though. Ethan there with a trade. Make a kill of his own right, and a second on the board for NRG. It's two Kriegs coming to the fold. Deagle's in on 2-3. He brought down by OC as well, with two Glocks back out for Ryan and Hydrex. And NRG here, of course, with the anti-eco round of theirs. Has some confident anti-ecos against Singularity so far today. Let's see if they can keep this whole thing going. So here he's down from Cirque, going to try and keep the T side at bay here towards Palace. Tarek also here, bursting on through towards Shake. Nade will do some damage. Do a lot of damage, in fact, as again the utilities. Starts things off for the CTs in pretty confident fashion. Shake Zula eventually goes full into Tarek in the apartments area. Opening frag, as Stanislav goes on with a spray on the SMG. 1 kill, 2 kills found. Looking for the third man of Ryan. It's Cirque that comes in with that final frag. And OC, only man left towards the B-bomb, so hit 1v5. And Tarek ends up with 2. All 5 alive for NRG, building up the economy state. Singularity. Pistol to their favour, responded to by 3 of the NRG CT side, and now the rifles can come in with 4 Kriegs coming out. A 5th floppy? No, the AK just without head Kevlar. Which actually could be a bit of a problem because all the weapons from NRG now can get head Kevlar-less headshots, especially that SMG for Stanislav, which can be very deadly at close ranges and even on just regular body shot sprays. So a headshot landed on that thing. Dead as a dodo for Singularity. They're going to go for the execute towards the A-bomb site, which is exactly where Stanislav's holding in from as well. We'll try and aggress down closely. First face around from Ryan or Hydrex, and Hydrex will spot spray, and Ryan will be down to 1 point of health as a result. Flopping the secondary frag as Ryan does go falling, but Ethan traded back in trade. 4 versus 2, Singularity. Burst in towards A, catching over the aggressive CT players and punishing anybody else that's on the bomb site. Tarek and Breezy have to be forced to save out in this one, and indeed they will. Singularity again. Quick hits coming through. NRG. Sometimes they're dealing with them, sometimes they're not. Last round was definitely not a round where they dealt with it. So it will be 2 on the board for Singularity. Of course, 2 players out for NRG in this round. Keeps 2 Kriegs up. Should be seeing the force investment coming back from the CT forces. Should be seeing mostly automatic rifles. A Krieg in for Ethan. Orb dropped out to Cirque, in fact, actually, which a player didn't really see coming in from the likes of Breezy. I would have thought he would have held on to the rifles, but this might still be a decent opportunity here for the NRG side. And Cirque were facing towards the mid position, where it looks like at least one T-side player wants to go, but no early face will come through. Instead, they'll just hold back and wait towards mid. Singularity playing towards the apartments on Hydrex's part. Smokes in, nades and incendiaries to follow through from Tarek to try and keep them from pushing up for the rush. And Hydrex will burn a 41 HP. Ooh, the face away from Tarek. Nade in to support it out from the short position, the incendiary. I don't think that will extend far enough against Hydrex, but he bursts on through and takes him down anyway. NRG. An advantage here with the A site, bolstered by 3 individuals of the CT forces. Singularity 2 players out. Good face in from OC. Gets Cirque, but NRG not going to move a muscle out here. Not going to give any information up as Stanislav gets down 1. And next to with the 2nd. Ethan there for the 3rd, but almost Stanislav getting that one. I wouldn't have been just impressed. Turn that spray back over. But 2 for him. Shake. Out towards mid. Breezy catches him off on the short. On the shot as well. There you go, NRG. 2 rounds conceded to Singularity thus far, but instant responses are coming from the CTs every single time. Even on the other maps, standard. Eagles up from OC. Tarek will take him down. Aggressive once again for the rifles. Ryan will trade it back, but a lot of damage done to him and Floppy. Could leave a little bit of trade potential there from the NRG side. And again, they have got the weapon advantage with the rifles out from mostly every single player on the CT side. Either that or an automatic weapon on Stanislaw. The SMG is still available here for the CT line. It can do damage with the head Kevlar players. 2 players without any Kevlar at all, so aim punch will certainly hurt those 2. Hydrex and Shake up to the mid phase. 55 seconds as they go into Sniper's Nest. Bomb also not committing just yet towards the B side, but it looks like it's on his way through Underpass. Ryan going to push up, grab that AUG, is dropped by Tarek. Use it to support Singularity, pushing into the B bomb site, as it looks like they basically have committed to the B bomb site at this point. 30 seconds left, and they're all held up in the apartments with the exception of Hydrex still holding back in mid. His job will be to backstab against the defensive and the retake coming in from NRG if Singularity are successful with this hit. The AWP of Cirque though dealing with Floppy, and now one man back towards Bench. Also has pulled it, it's Breezy. Spray on through, drops that bomb, and gets a second. That's round over with Hydrex also falling to the likes of Ethan. There you go. As the eco is dealt with by the NRG squad and Singularity. It's not quite working out today, hey. Double ops in for Tarek and co. SMG out for Stanislaw still with the Kriegs out for the NRG squad. They're still holding their own with their rifles and weaponry that they brought up. As Tarek opens things up with the AWP kill on short, but 3 T-side players in the apartments. They push now, so it's going to be all left to Breezy to try and cut them down. He will look on. Spray comes in from Floppy, damage done to the T-side line, but now the AWP, only thing left to respond, and he won't be able to get much out here. Does turn on towards Hydrex, burning alive, the smoke's up. He barely gets away with HP. The Cirque rotates up, tags up OC, USP up against Floppy, and eventually Tarek will get taken down, but Ethan here with 1 good bullet. It's all he needs to take the final frag, get the AWP, and keep 3 players alive for NRG. Good lockout on the defensive with the mid-face coming forward, and Singularity are forced to take a tactical timeout here. Similar to Train, looking like NRG all the way with every single round the Singularity get responded to in some sort of kind by the CT side. Singularity here. Around that max loss bonus, going to still go for the half buy. Look for the rifles in at round 10. Orp in for Tarek. Does catch off OC with a leg shot. No nades for him. Sheikh Zulu will push forward with the PTV to try and deal with Breezy, but Breezy quickly cuts him down. Again, anti-eco for all intents and purposes for NRG, so they should be pretty easy affair for them. Ryan leads them on the rotation back over to the A bomb site. They have baited in the rotation from NRG as well, so they actually can sneak a bomb plant in. And for this kind of a round from a Singularity, that's not that bad. You get 3 kills and then there you go. You're now looking like you're in a golden situation for the CT line. But Ethan will take out OC. Spawn back with a second. Nice jump face and also spotting the man on sandwich. 3 easy kills, isolating those 1v1s against eco players. The defuse will come through with no real chance for Hydrex to stop it. Tarek out towards the mid phase. Be ready for the man, and certainly ready to cut them down as soon as the peak comes in. There you go, flick around and the defuse. Landing as standard. 7-2 score for NRG, Singularity. Looking for a hell of a fight as of right now here. Especially on Nuke. But now they're dissipating away from Mirage. Again, tactical will be taken. But will come through with the AUGs to respond on only one player for NRG. A Krieg out for Breezy and M4 with a double up still in play. It's still going to be a pretty good buy-up. Meanwhile, the Krieg's up for Singularity with the AWP to face up, and first casualty will go against him. Second face from Cirque, doesn't quite catch off Ryan, but has info. That can still be sieged out by the likes of Breezy as well. Floppy going to try and make his way in and try and outflank the CT, so if rest down towards ramp. Ethan spotted, headshot taken, now standing still next to face. The Krieg of Ryan swings in all the same. No short support here from Breezy. Gets spotted out by Hydrex instead, taps on through towards the headshot, and Tarek, last man standing in a 1-on-4. Yeah, Singularity much better in this round than the previous rifles that they've had so far. We've seen the pattern, 3 or 4 rounds responded to by one of Singularity, and for NRG, could be a 12-3 half for them. Still got loads of money to buy, and obviously for this round, 3 players on 10k pre-buy. So Ethan, Sug, and Breezy will buy up, potentially drop for their teammates as well. AWP passed off to Circus. Main AWP up for the CT side. Let's see. Frank damage done against Singularity. Again, full scope setup coming in for the CT forces. And Cirque, where's he going to play initially? Out towards the connector area. He's done that before. He's also again. Smokes up as standard in through connector, trying to spot out anyone. Going towards underpass instead. First frag found. Ryan goes down and no one spotted towards that top mid area. So I'm actually refaced this underpass area. If he gets the secondary kill, it's going to be a disaster for the setup of Singularity, and indeed it is. 2 kills found with a CT player. Hydrex and Ryan dead and buried. Floppy flashed in towards the A site face. Will spot out. Cirque will take him down, but stands still there. Quick for the response to AWP. Also falling in CT hands as Breezy catches off Sheikh Zula, and OC last man standing. And with the 2 kills to underpass, Singularity tried their best to recover with aggressive faces into the bomb site, an open bomb site though, which of course allows plenty of trades from CTs all up and down the shot. An OC 1v4 with the AWP spray through from Stan will do a little bit of damage. Flashbang for Ethan will blind him off, but flashbangs away from OC will not catch him. In the end, Ethan and Tarek will face around the corner, get the kill, get the AWP. No second recovery? Nope. Pass back to Circus, you just leave him with the AWP, just like, go out, mate. Getting all these opening kills, all this mid control established for NRG, and again, the pattern repeats itself. 1 round for Singularity, 3 or 4 for NRG. Could be on for 5 potentially by the turn of the half. Singularity will force invest in this one. Still got a little bit of cash kicking around at the bank accounts. Krieg's in, AWP for OC. Smokes in from Breezy, going to start things off and try out the short control here. Hydrex on underpass, no one's going to challenge him this time alongside 2 more. Actually, Breezy, passive positions, both players lined up, and Singularity just can't catch a break here. 2 players remaining, Floppy and OC. Tarek sprays on Floppy, looks for OC all the same. And that is a completely flawless round by NRG. Damage being done by utility alone to Ethan, and prior to the round ending, he was completely unscathed. NRG just reading every setup from Singularity. There's Tarek. First face out with the AUG over towards the apartments. Nades in it, trying to stop out the 3 T-side players to make their way up. Tarek dealt with, sprayed from the Krieg. Only gets 1 kill for the CT side, so 4-on-3 situation. Bomb has indeed been planted by the T-side line. Retake coming in from NRG. They can afford to go for this Krieg spray from Ethan. Will try and play it down completely blind. Molotovs in, flashes over, not spotting anyone at the end of the smoke, so it will be cut off towards Cirque. Back to 3v3. Ethan traded back though. Orc for the second frag though, and Cirque is still alive and kicking. Stanislaw comes in with the backstab, takes out another, and Cirque gets his triple. Just like that, NRG maintain control. The defuse will come through. And you thought Singularity might have had their opportunity, might have had their chance to strike in with a fourth, but no. Man advantage, and NRG still take the round. AWP's back in with Kriegs, of course, brought down by Singularity on round 14. And take things back to basics. Ryan tagged up early, but all the utility out towards the default setup. Stanislaw taking out Ryan. Stand executions come through. Stanislaw gets a second kill on the Sheikh Zula. Breezy comes up with a trade frag as Ethan and Stan do go down 3v2. Floppy trades to 2 versus 2. Chance available here. The bomb plant will be secured by OC. On default, Tarek's flattens the gap. Never mind on that front, so no bomb plant. And a flick from Cirque is beautiful. And one final rebuy for Singularity. Flashes over Tarek and Molotov. Those very quick players coming in towards Connector. Ethan ready for the drop down, and it's just easy, 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 easy. It's Floppy, last man standing. What is it for NRG? Oh yeah, easy. 12-3 at the half. A dominating performance that should send Singularity to the lower bracket. 4 rounds for NRG to go. With those 4 rounds, they'll book their spots in the North America, or the Americas as a whole, minor, I should say. Need a decent first 4 rounds of the T side. Singularity, 9 rounds to make up at this stage. Smokes up towards short. OC on towards jungle will take the first frag for his team. Cirque and Breezy will try back on Floppy's follow-up as well. Glock shots coming in from Stanislaw. Man advantage gained by NRG as the bomb plant will go down. Breezy looking on towards Ryan at the CT spawn. Headshot landed. Hydrex last man standing. And NRG 1v3 to their favor. Spotted out by Breezy, ready to face up Hydrex. Got to land these headshots. Cirque will go falling with 15 points of health. No defuse kit for him. He's well out of time. Got to stick the full 10 seconds, and 1 footstep's all Breezy needs to make to force him off. 3 kills to his name. Pistol favor of NRG. Floppy will start things off with a good scout shot at the very least against the NRGT side. Mid control established by Breezy as he looks on towards the likes of OC, and then buried. Opening frag to the favour of NRG, even though the opening tag went in the favour of Singularity. Ooh. Blind shot down on Ethan. Good prediction game from... Was that Floppy? Yeah, it was Floppy again. Ethan will catch Ryan on the backstab. Meanwhile, T-Spawn, it's a 5-on-3. Also forced by a round from Singularity, so they need to get this on the board. The bomb plant. Well, Tarek will actually go falling towards Floppy. Still a bit of a chance if he can land a headshot on Ethan. He's at the wall bang, the 3 versus 3, and drops that bomb for the moment. Breezy also tagged up by the other scout in play. Spraying from Cirque will deal with Hydrex. Man advantage. Stanislaw will burst on through and make it 2. Floppy for the ace clutch. Not going to happen. Breezy. 2 kills to his name. Final frag gained by NRG in round 17. With the force back from Singularity here. He forced all the way to the end of the map. Or the end of the half if Singularity can find some sort of way to force the issue of NRG and actually take this to the distance, to an overtime, to a 15-14 of some sort of kind. You've got to imagine it will be the most difficult thing on the planet right now for this team. Cirque. And the brunt of the mid-aggression as smokes go down towards Connector. Ethan has allowed control. Smokes up from 2 of the T side players going on towards B site. Hydrex. Scout at the ready to try and take a headshot, try and take at least something back for Singularity. Indeed, Tarek will go falling. Breezy with the bomb on his back. Stanislaw moving in alongside Ethan in towards Connector. 3 players to hit the A-bomb site. Ooh, smoke body block by Stan. He'll still swing out and get Floppy, but that does also leave this jungle area completely open for the CT rotation. OC catching off a headshot of 1 man. Ryan comes in with a kill of his own right, and Ethan trades back. Hydrex blind shot onto him, low HP, and now leaves it all on Cirque. AK in towards jungle, 1 versus 3. Does get the first man down with a spray towards his back, expecting a bit more to come through. Flashbang over, and Cirque. Low HP on OC. Sheikh Zula, if he goes down, he's the only man that can do something significant here. Faked once. Mag 7. At this distance is not going to get any damage. No plant open. OC. Not facing. USP turnaround. Cirque is going to go falling. There you go. Singularity. 4th on the board with a little bit of patience and timing. They scavenge all they can. Singularity get their first on the CT board. And for the next 10 rounds, it has to be flawless. They cannot afford to concede anything to NRG at this stage. Else concede their map point. And match point. And minor point as well for NRG at this point. Stanislaw was on the pass. Oh, what a start. NRG, Eco, and they instantly take a 2-for-1 trade. Singularity. Hydrex will trade back, 3 versus 3 situation, but even so, the pistols finally overwhelmed by Sheikh Zula. Stanislaw, he got 2 headshots. He can find 3 more. Hydrex now giving up his position, knowing that Stanislaw's somewhere out to his mid-face. He doesn't know he's gone down towards underpass. Sheikh Zula's got full control of the apartments area as he falls back to standard positions on the bomb site. A nice try, NRG. I mean, certainly got close. But Stat still creeping, still playing. Chance available for the man. He dropped in, then he got held out. Yeah, he did. Check finished the job with 3 kills to his name. 5 on the board for Singularity. There you go. Eco over for NRG. They had that bomb plant. They now have a rifle round to play for. Orps in on Suck and OC. Krieg's out. AUG's in play for the CT forces, and early mid faces coming in for the NRG. Ethan spotting out the first of Floppy. Can't quite take him down. A little bit of damage done to either side of the board. And Ryan moves in with a Krieg of his own right out towards the ramp position. Ethan gonna fall back towards top mid, probably grab that bomb. Meanwhile, Hydrox getting aggressed down by Breezy. Spray comes through, and actually Hydrox wins out the fight. Cirque comes in, bursts with the clock, taps the AWP. Oh, gets the quick scope. Shake. Turns back on Stanislaw, ready for Tarakel. The same AWP here for Cirque. He gets it training back to 3 versus 2. Almost flicks on the next to Floppy, but he gets back into cover just in time. Cirque still faces, gets another kill. Ryan, last man standing here for Singularity as Ethan comes up with a frag on OC, and they turn the whole situation around. Cirque with 3 frags in particular. Ryan still a chance to retake this one. Defuse on his pouch. A smoke and a flash at the ready. Now spotted out. Cirque watching out the cross. And the op shot comes in clean. 15-5. Map and series point for NRG. One final buy up from Singularity. Tarek straight up to the face up here, mid control, also trying to get looked for here towards underpass. Sheikh Zula's going to go with a mag 7. Meanwhile, Breezy makes his way in via short. Flashed out, blinded off, still spots and sprays, but takes more damage than he's really going to be able to dish out. Stan does take a lot of damage towards underpass, but he gets the opening kill. 5 on 3 as Tarek trades out Floppy. Face in on the scout of Ryan, trying to take out one more out towards a face. Low HP on him. Falling out of the short position right now as Breezy looks on land. OC, the only one that can do a lot of anything here for the CT side. Ryan with the tag up, looks back in for more, but the SMG 2v5, 1v5 for Hydrex. And his time is up here in the upper bracket. 16-5 NRG. We move